Okay, here's what we came for, chat room. Vassarog. This character is good too. Well, he's better than people think, I think. That's all I'll say. And I'll say that Neuromoz is very kind for dropping the big 6. I want people to know that my opinion of this character is not that he is super good. It's just that even if this is one of the 2 weakest characters in the game, like, look at what he can do. I think that this character is still pretty scary. Fairy just zones this dude out and wins. Yeah, watch. Watch Fairy zone this dude out. It's you'll see what I mean.
But Native, he's been chilling for a while, so maybe he.
All right, Michael Bahara.
Why not work on him?
Instant overhead. Everybody's favorite. Yeah, powered up already, which means we'll see tackle. Yeah, huh? Yeah, that was good DP actually on the run. There was no power up available there anyway, so like there's not armor that you really have to worry about there with the EXDP not hitting. So you're just like, fine, sure. Yeah. This is what you expect the matchup to look like, right? This character just zoning you out, and you're just getting smoked. You get hit by instant overhead. Oh, missed the cancel. Yup, stuffs the charge. There's no armor. There's nothing that scary to deal with there. This is what you expect in the matchup, right? You're like, cool.
I mean, that's the only way he's gonna do it there. All right, round 2. Oh, God.
Far button, space tackle.
All right, guard break takes a little bit.
We haven't seen a lot of dodges on the tackle yet either.
He didn't press the button on the way down. That's smart.
Oh, try to air to air. This character's out. And now you think, all right, well, he's going to struggle. How is he even going to get in, right? That was a punish on the power up. Goes double low that time. Yeah, gets smoked. Does not pull him in because, you know, you don't want this character next to you. I think you'd rather keep the positioning here. Anti-air is good. That works on counter hit, and I think it's range dependent on whether it works on regular hit. It has to be pretty high, I think. I think EX works regardless. Yep, jump back's clean. Game 1, brutal. What can this character do? Just clean zoning, a lot of 5H. Good use of the whip. I like the dodge cancels to fake people out. I'm a big fan of the way Necro plays this character. His fairy's tight. Sweeps in, big corner carry, command throw to the corner. All right, this is not a good start. But out of there. Yeah, empty jump sweep is really good. That's a safe jump. Meaty tackle. Scooped up. Over. Like, look at how quick it's over. You just get run over. What are you supposed to do? It's a brutal round. But, I mean, that's what, you know, this happens with a character like this. The empty jump sweep is very important to notice. Look at how much this character empty jumps and just eats 2H over and over. Because the 2H by itself doesn't lead to that much, right? That was a reset. 2H doesn't lead to that much, so you're like, okay, I'll eat 2H and not the whip after. Oh, that was a good try on the dodge. I like the idea from Necro. That's what I would do too. Yeah, so that was actually a punish. You can punish the tackle with lights if it's close and not space well. Instant overhead? Yep. Empty jump. Should be over. EX fireball. Crouching heavy. Too far. Jesus.
Is it the same speed as normal throws?
You know. I think that drop only happened because he was too far. Drop the combo, yeah. Yeah, I don't think that was a drop on execution part. That was just a little too far for the combo we tried. Far jump, space tackle. That you have to dodge those, I think. That's the thing, is you have to watch for the strings where this character cancels into that and dodge. Right? That's something you have to look for. Yeah, power-up's gone. What the hell is this power-up called? Good knowledge, actually, in that situation, too. As soon as you see... Like, I mentioned this in the last match. As soon as you see EX Whip, right? She no longer has a full-screen threat that will stop your power-up. Soul Forge? That's what I thought. So just power up. What is she going to do right here? She has to run and do heavy. She can call GG. Like, as soon as it's gone, it's over. Right? You don't have that. That move's gone. You don't have to worry about it anymore. Tackle, of course.
Oh my god, so much damage.
Takes the power up again. Sweep, blocked. Gonna tackle. You gotta watch the that's the most important. Oh, the run too, yeah. And that move will autocorrect as well. I like the swing from Necro though. The run will turn around. So if Fairy swings over his head and tries to do something, like, yeah. Again, same situation. Saw the EX whip. I was like, okay, it's gone. I don't have to worry about it. I can safely get the Soul Forge. Oh no, try the DP was too far. EX whip's gone again. That could have been anti-aired actually. So I think something that Necro can like see next time maybe is this GG is blocked in the air, right? I think he's air blocking here. If Necro just runs up and does Fierce, this will hit. This will be there's nothing he can do. If you ever block a projectile in the air in this game, you can get hit 100% of the time. And you can't do anything. You can't air block or ground to normal, right? So you just do heavy here. But I don't think Necro recognized that it was air block until the end. He got lucky. I think he tried right there. I tried to. You should just press 5M H. Yeah, because you did ran up close H instead, right? To try to get a bigger punish, and that's why you did the orb super. Yeah, it's something that's like, it was good recognition, but probably too big of a try. Punish. Yeah, there's no EX whip, so, you know, you just do heavy. That's one thing that we see Native do a lot. You know, I think Necro, by the end of this, was doing a really good job of dodging the tackles, but it was just too late, right? This sucks. This is a real bad start to the round. Counter hit sweep. Delayed DP. Something you see a lot in this game, because there's so many safe jumps and stuff, right, is people delay their DPs quite a bit in pressure. That wasn't a safe jump, but just in general, right, because you're so scared of it.
If he mashed later, he would have died. Knockdown, safe jump.
Yeah, that's a safe jump. Anytime you see someone jump in this game, especially after a sweep, just assume it's a safe jump. Jesus Christ.
Who said big bodies don't hit confirms? Who said big bodies don't hit confirms?
I mean, that's the thing is people are like, you know, this character just gets zoned out. There's no chance, no future. But this character gets in, right? It's scary. Between the options that you mix up, right, are some of the ones you see here. So you have far tackle, right? So it's spaced out. You can tell just by the block's done how it looks, right? You see the guard crush tackle. EX stomp, right? It's a foursome option, make you like, you know, try to wiggle or something, scare you in the command throw. Then the next option we see here is the super jump and regular jump. So there's like a range where if you super jump or regular jump, there's like a mix up of like, do I go for a far anti-air button or do I try like my close anti-air button? Is he gonna like hit a button in the air? Is he not gonna hit a button in the air? It's hard. Like this range is really hard. Like Fairy has 2H, which is like mad good for dealing with that. But for a lot of characters, that jump range is like really hard to contest. Like it's legitimately really scary. This character and Ladiva take advantage of that really well. Especially Ladiva lands and does 2M, EX headbutt, and you're like, oh fuck. Yeah, that sweep is so good, by the way. This character's sweep is fucked up. It's like, it's one of her faster far pokes, and it cancels into GG. Good dodge. We see that a little bit more near the end of the set. It cancels into GG, and also, like, you can use it to trade in between fireballs, strings, and stuff. Her sweep is really good.
Oh no, he put himself in the corner.
That's fine. It's false sensitivity.
Sweep, save jump. This shit hurts. Meaty tackle. I don't know if you can dodge that when you're landing there. I feel like even if you do, he's probably still advantaged. It seems like most of the... Yeah, dead. Scary. It's so scary because if you DP and it's blocked, it's over. If you try to up back, you get hit by jab jab sweep EX, right? And you're just over. If you just get eaten up by command throw, it does a nice chunk. And he wants close L into sweep, right? So like, yeah. Yeah, that's a regular combo on counter hit. Damn, sweep reset. It's because he expected the instant overhead after the 2L2L. Yeah, this character is scary, man. He's a worrying character to fight against, I think. You see the dodges now on the tackles? So the thing is that he figures that out. What you end up doing if you're native then is you do heavy into Soul Forge. So Necro's like, okay, I should dodge the tackle. And then you just do the power up, and then Necro's like, oh shit. And then maybe he challenges with a button after, but you still get the power up, right? That's the important part. Yeah, this is looking how you expect this matchup to go, right? Yeah. Just as when you block right at the last second, like instant block. The things you see on the screen, so like, I'll give you guys a rundown. So like when you see something say good, that's how you know someone did the real input for a special move. So you see how it says good over here on the screen? That's real input special move. So when you're watching like Ladiva or other characters, it's important to know if they do real input or not. Immediate tackle, regular throw, and soul forward. Sweep. I don't think he had EX run up yet, right? Otherwise, that would have killed. Yeah, it auto corrects. That shit is fucking scary. This character turns around while walking. Like, word? How do you counter hit confirm? There's too much stuff popping up. Yeah, that's a good question, actually. You just kind of get used to it, I guess. I never really thought about it. Damn, that was a good jump back. Is his EX command throw slow enough that jab into EX command throw is real? Oh, he tried to dodge. He was right, but he was wrong.
Yeah, that's what you think. Now he's in.
Yeah, there was no Soul Forge, so the EX run doesn't have armor there, right? It's not scary.
Check it out, bro.
Check it out on Instagram.
Oh, man. This character's sweep is good, too, and it leads to good damage, which I think is also scary. Wow, reversal Soul Forge? You tried something else, right?
No.
Too far.
That was dead, yeah.
Counter hit. Last round finished with the overhead, this one with the throw. That was well played. That's his 2M? That's not even his sweep? What the fuck? Cheap ass character. Broken. Top 3. Kizzy said he's top 3. Nah, he's memeing. This character is not that bad. I think there's clearly some stuff there that Necro can do next time he fights him, right? Like you can dodge against the tackles a little bit more to like be aware of it. But then what ends up happening is the Vast player just does like far button into Soul Forge, and then you're like, okay, well, sure. So then after that, options against the EX run, I think you have to mix up jump, which we saw, dodge, which we saw, and roll, and the EX DP. The thing is that this character doesn't have like a Gran or Catalina EX Fireball to blow through the multiple hits of the armor. So EX like stomp in neutral, EX march in neutral while he has armor is pretty good. And if this character ever gives up EX whip, he gets a free Soul Forge, right? So unless it hits for sure, it seems pretty hard to do that. So yeah, this is on Lunar Phase live. If you guys didn't watch it, this tournament was tight. And just in case you didn't know, this is the first 2 hours of the day was this Grand Blue tournament. We didn't even watch all of it. The whole Grand Blue tournament's there. They had a bunch of anime all day. I think Uni was on after. Yeah, this is Uni. They host tournaments, I think usually bi-weekly or monthly. I've watched a bunch of different tournaments on Lunar Phase. I highly recommend you check them out. Not only should you support them because they run cool tournaments that I like watching all the time, you should also support them because I was like, hey, do you guys mind if I watch this on stream? And they messaged me back and said, hey, is there a specific part you want? Because I can give you the high quality recording so you can play it locally. And I was like, that's not necessary, but very kind of you, thanks. So yeah, they were really cool. You guys should check out that channel. It's great. It's cool stuff.